This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. The Progressive Liberal Party held a Blue Policy economic event at the LJM Maritime Academy today that focused on how the blue economy is one of the keys to revitalizing the Bahamian economic condition. The blue economy is defined as the need to maximize the enormous economic potential presented by the ocean while preserving it. Leader of opposition Philip Davis spoke to this, saying that the Bahamas has lacked the proper operational framework to take the country from being a small island developing state to a big ocean state.
Bahamians are craving the dawn of a new day in our country, when potential is finally turned into reality. The global pandemic has shown us the dangers of our over-reliance on tourism. Diversification must be at the top of our agenda, and focusing on untapped sectors like the blue economy is the surest way to create a prosperous, resilient economy. This is why, in the Progressive Liberal Party's economic plan, we highlight the blue economy as a key tool to recover, rebuild, and revolutionize our economy.
According to Mr. Davis, growing this sector must first start with the protection of our waters and the marine life in them. Therefore, the opposition has plans to continue to strengthen the Royal Bahamas Defense Force capacity to protect Bahamian borders. Additionally, they also wish to focus on the investment in renewable energy industries, which include solar, wind, and wave power generation facilities. Mr. Davis also touched on having a yacht registry and how the blue economy can provide more jobs for Bahamians.
We've been talking for far too long about establishing a yacht registry. It's time to do it. About 18,600 crew members land at Prince George's Wharf every week. If we worked to ensure that just 15% of them were Bahamians, that's 2,700 new jobs among crews. Consider the possibilities if Bahamians train to service ships. New jobs, new opportunities. And not just for those like you, fortunate to train at a maritime academy. Lawyers, accountants, and other Bahamian experts in the financial service industry will find a host of opportunities in the maritime sector.
The opposition leader also insisted that the Bahamas needs to protect its natural resources, marine species, and empower the Bahamian people for the foreseeable future. Well, the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources releasing an official statement on that fire that destroyed 6 businesses at Potters Key Dock. The fire tore through a segment of the eastern side of the historical Potters Key fish fry late Sunday evening, also destroying at least 2 vessels in its path. Minister with responsibility Michael Pintard, along with Parliamentary Secretary Carlton Bowleg and other senior ministry officials, visited the site and the vendors on Monday morning. The minister assured vendors that the ministry would do whatever it could to help bring some relief to Potters Key, noting that many families rely on these businesses, further noting that with the intensity of the fire and level of damage, it's also going to take a while for a number of these vendors to rebound. He assured vendors that the ministry would move as quickly as possible to ensure that the rebuilding process commences soon. A number of ways in which the government will assist in the reconstruction of Potters Key for these vendors has already been developed. According to the ministry's statement, the new stalls will be rebuilt in a manner projected for the revitalized Potters Key site. The ministry has been working on the framework for a public-private partnership arrangement for redevelopment and management of Potters Key. Minister Pintard encouraged the vendors to form an organization that could submit a proposal for the redevelopment and management of fish fry at Potters Key. No one was injured during the fire. The cause of the fire has not yet been determined by the fire branch of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. You're watching Jcn News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.